was all public. It was broadcasted. We had what's the crazy guy's name that fled to Mexico? Galvin?
Oh, Syme.
Yeah.
Gavin Syme.
Yes. So Gavin Syme. So David Fry was so smart because the FBI shut down all the cellular towers around Malyard so they couldn't communicate. But David Fry, being as smart as he is, had an analog phone and called Gavin. And Gavin got him on the air, like, through whatever Gavin does. I don't know. Gavin does crazy.
Gavin was doing provocateur stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Before the Bundy stuff.
I've seen some of the videos.
Yeah. So since he had a YouTube channel, he knows how to use YouTube and stream stuff. So
I don't know how to do any of that stuff. But anyway, so Gavin got it broadcasted to where now, which thankfully so. Like, I'm very grateful that Gavin got it out where everyone could listen in. And there was like 70,000 followers at one point. And if there wasn't 70,000 followers, those 4 would have been gunned down by Mark, the FBI agent. Period. End of, like I'm telling you, I was there, and I was very frustrated. And so when I was on the phone, and he's like, "We're not leaving unless they're going to kill us. You got to come get us." And we got Franklin Graham on the phone and myself, and we kept praying with them. And then I would talk to Mark on the phone. And I'd be like, "You need to calm down," and he was very jittery and very coffeeed up and no sleep and amped out, and he has a big gun, right? Just not a good mix. Not a good mix. Never a good mix. So, and this was, the FBI guy. So then I got Mark's boss, Mike, who was very cool, calm, collected FBI, great guy, who rode up in the Bearcat with Graham and I. To get the 4 out because they wouldn't leave unless we went there and got them. And so it was such a scary time, Angus. So when I got there, the FBI directed us to certain rooms, they said, "Go to this hotel," right? And so I was with an attorney named Mike Arnold, myself, Shelley Shelton, her husband Tony, and and John Moore. Yes.
Okay. Do we have a date certain for something we want to do at Allen Beck? Because I'm harassing Chris.
No, it's in December.
The family or anything?
No, just before 2020.
Okay.
I don't care if it's December 30th, but before 2020.
What about December 31st?
I don't care.
Okay.
Before 2020.
Okay.
Before 2020. No schlepping. I will have a conniption fit.
No, he's talking December 1st.
Good. Okay.
But he was thinking, he's with me. We both thought there was something that you wanted to do on a specific day.
No, I want the full body, bronze body statue at the opening of the park. So if we're opening the park in November, the statue has to be there. I don't want a second to do. Okay. Actually, that's fallen officer Alan Beck. That's a park in my ward that 2 psychos that were kicked off of the Bundy Ranch in April went in my ward to CC's Pizza, and we had 2 officers, Eagle Saldo and Alan Beck, eating pizza on lunch, and this psycho couple.
The Millers?
Is that their name? The psycho couple? The Millers?
Yeah, I think it is.
Shot them and killed them.
Yeah.
And it just makes me sick. It just makes me sick. And so, because Alan Beck's family, his wife, and his beautiful children live in Ward 6, I have a developer building the Alan Beck Park. And then we raised, I think it's 80,000. I don't know how much we have, but we had to raise 80,000 to get the statue, and I've done that call. I need money. So we're putting his statue in there. And it's going to be beautiful. So that's what, and they're having a meeting. So it's so like weird. Like this is all like tied.
So connected.
Yeah, so connected. Yeah. Anyway, so before we were rudely interrupted by my chief of staff, Dan, where were we?
You were talking about going to the hotel with.
Yeah. So this was so scary, Angus, and I don't think you've read this because I don't think this is anywhere. So so we got there very late. I don't remember what time it was, but I know that we had to be out and ready to go at 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. So we had to go to like the FBI quarters and there was a FBI guy, Brett or something. I just don't remember his name. He was quoted in the New York Times about how helpful I was, but he was quite sassy. And so I was in the truck. So I didn't realize, but our hotel rooms were bugged, right? I should have realized that, but it doesn't matter because I just say what I say, and like it or not, but you know where I stand. And so the next morning we're out at 5, and the FBI is driving like Kias and cars. I guess they just rent it from wherever.
Yeah.
And so we're following them towards where their camp is before the Malyard Refuge, because we're going to go in the Bearcat from there, or drive up to the area, then get in the Bearcat and ride up.
Yeah.
So we pull over to go to the store in the middle of nowhere, and the FBI people, they're like, you have to ride with us, me, by myself. Mm-hmm. And I'm on the phone with Sean and all them, and I can't disconnect the phone. And so they put me in their van, like not forcefully, but kind of like you have to ride with us, right? And so they put me in the van, they close the door, and they take off, which freaks out my whole other party. Yeah. Mike Arnold, John Moore, the assemblyman, the assemblywoman. They're like, oh my God, the FBI kidnapped her. And I'm on the phone, so I'm like, listen, I'm not kidnapped. They're just like, and I'm talking about it. And they're just kind of looking at me, and they're like, do you have to be on the phone? I'm like, yes, I have to be on the phone because people don't know what's happening with me now, because now I'm not with my peeps, and you've alienated me from everyone. So no, I have to be on the phone and letting them know that I'm safe, because I don't feel like these people going and shooting people thinking that I'm not safe. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, so then we get to the FBI headquarters, and I have my phone. And the Brit guy, he's not from Britain, but his name was Brett something, I don't remember. So I have my phone, and I'm not on the phone with the outside. I'm just holding the phone. He literally takes the phone out of my hand and hands it to his assistant girl. And I took the phone out of her hand, and I said, I don't know who you think you're dealing with, but do not touch me or my personal property. You understand me?
Yeah.
And I guess he thought I'm the FBI, and I guess I thought I'm the assemblywoman. So I don't know, whoever you think outranks who, but we're not going to do this. So it was one of those. So, and
that's a tense situation.
It was tense. It was and I was by myself.
Yeah. In
the tent with all them.
Yeah.
So at any time, they could have just said, we're going to arrest you too, right? And I was just like, bring that all day long. So, because I'll go through the court system. I'll go through the law and order, because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm trying not to make any bloodshed. And so we were waiting for Franklin. Franklin was flying his plane in. And he arrived. And then they put Franklin and I in the car together and drove us to Malheur. And then we got into the Bearcat. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm like, listen, boys, they're not shooting at us, so we don't need any of this. We can just go up there in a Jeep. Like, really. Like, it's safe. They're like, you feel safe. You'd walk into their camp right now. And I'm like, yeah, they're not going to shoot me. So but they just wanted to believe that they were going to shoot someone.
Yeah.
They just weren't. And so Franklin and I got there, and I had to go to the bathroom so bad. There were media helicopters, right? So I asked Mike, the nice FBI guy, I'm like, Mike, I have to go to the bathroom. He's like, Michelle, there's no bathroom.